Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
And we are back here joined by Lynnette Caldwell. Excited to have her here. A woman who wears many hats as a mother, as a grandmother, as an entrepreneur, and so much more. Mindset coaching, she does it. She's got her own business. She's making cookies. She's making cupcakes, Nana's pudding. She's selling hair products. She's helping us with, I can't. There's just so much. So it's really hard to do your introduction. And that's a good thing because, you know, you talk to someone once a week, you want to make it a little different, jazz it up each time. But with you, it's just like, oh my gosh, there's just too much and it overwhelms me. So Lynnette Caldwell is her name, and she could, I guess, say hello if you don't mind.
What an introduction. Okay, I am Lynnette
So
Caldwell. I am the owner, like you said, of Nana's Pudding and Other Deliciousness. Plenty of love food here for you. All the ingredients is with love. It's banana pudding. What do we have? Banana pudding, sweet potato pie, cheesecake, banana pudding cheesecake, all kinds of deliciousness. I also have theMANEthang hair wellness system, trying to get your hair right while we getting your tummy right. So we got the hair care wellness system that's good for your hair. It's called theMANEthang. And I am also a mindset, wealth, and biz practitioner. So I help businesses scale their businesses, get right with their money, and get out there to the point so they can expand and grow and let people know who they are.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm excited to have you here. Woohoo, Mama. Fill us in today. Hold on. I always look at the wardrobe. What are you wearing today? Is this one of your own?
No, this says Soul Sister. It's so funny. I have a mask to this, and I have a shawl. And I bought them all separately, but they all match.
Beautiful. Well, looking good today. My goodness. How's life? How's business? How's the family? What's happening?
Well, you can't even see here, but I have like tons of what I was doing was replenishing my stock.
Ooh.
Especially for Anna. So I have a bunch of them here, but it's blurred out, so you can't really see them here on the table. But I do have a lot of stuff that I've been working on. So look at these little decals. I like this. It goes like on a packaging.
Oh my God, that's so cute. That's oh my God, your logo. I love it. I still have your bag. It's saved. It's in my bathroom. The bag is so cute. Like I save bags like to put garbage in, but yours is not a garbage bag. It's a cute bag. It just sits there on the floor though. But yeah. I love that.
This is the bag you're talking about.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. And it's got the hair products in it. Yep.
And I do have look, some tape. This is tape.
Aww.
On the the boxes that I'm sending out as well. So like I said, I just sent out a bunch of products yesterday, but I ran out of labels.
Oh.
I just ordered some more, and I have to replenish. I'm getting orders for this shampoo. The shampoo was the slowest moving product, but now it's moving so fast.
Why? What did you do different? What's happening?
You know what? So what is happening on Amazon? You have product advertisement, and then you have brand advertisement to where they go to your storefront and they see the other products there. So at one time it was just the Miracle Hair Growth Elixir that was selling, and not the baby. And now the baby is selling. And then now it's dripping into the shampoo, which is starting to get some momentum. And I ran out of the Biotin Boost, but that was also getting a lot of momentum. So that was the third product that was moving. So I was just on a Zoom just recently with Amazon, and they was, teaching you how to do the marketing campaigns for Amazon. And I'm gonna tell you, I had someone else doing it for me before, and it could be quite pricey for someone else to do it for you because they feel that they have to do it, they have to go in and change the SEOs, the keywords, and all these things every day. So I saw the profit going to them and not to me. So I said, well, let me try it. And he says, well, you'll never know how to do it because it's complicated.
Yeah.
Well, that's been since the end of July, and I've been doing it since. And
wow.
I'm telling you that the sales have come through. So that's another thing that people need to watch out for. In some cases, you need to just try to do some type of things yourself. And sometimes you can outsource, but then you're dependent on the people you're outsourcing to, and you never know how to work it yourself. So when it comes to profit or doing, making money off the product that you created, that you're spending hours for, it's hard for you to see a return on it, your ROI, So I made that decision, and I said, well, let me look into it, because I know I can't I'm not going to do everything, but I have to make strategic decisions as to what I am going to do, what I'm not going to do. So I was not going to do that. So once he saw that I was still profiting and moving forward, he was asking me, well, can I help you in any other aspect? No, not at this point.
No, gotcha. Go ahead.
But as a small business owner, these are the things that we run up against, because people feel that you need our services, you're small, you need our services, you can't do it all, which is true in some aspect, but they are not in control of your business.
True.
So this is what I'm learning, I'm teaching, and I'm moving forward with this information. It's so funny. Earlier today, I was on another, I have so many Zooms and webinars that I go through daily. So this one was about, it says, we're going to cancel free. Pay us is what the name of the webinar was. Yeah, it says free is canceled, pay us. So I totally understood what that was about, because again, as a small business owner, you people want your services, right? And then they capitalize on, that you may not be known, that you're just starting out. So they solicit your services for free and tell you, oh, well, you're going to get a lot of recognition. People, there will be such and such a people in there, amount of people, and you're going to get recognized. I cannot tell you how many times people did that to me with Nana's pudding.
Wow.
Yeah, because they have these one in particular, there was these women who were having a webinar at a nice restaurant. It was like a brunch or something. They wanted Nana's pudding in there, and I was so giddy. I had Nana's pudding in there. They were telling me to bring cups and not cups, spoons and things like that. And I had cupcakes, I had the pudding, I had the spoons, I had everything. And I realized, I'm like, wow, this is really what I'm contributing to this organization is quite expensive. However, I was just so happy to be in the building. So I didn't even look at my worth and my value at the time. So that's another reason why I have this mentorship that I have, because what I was talking about today, or what I felt the webinar was about today, like, don't use us, pay us, cancel free and pay us. I was saying, if I had known what I know now, I would have done it differently, because if I had gotten right with my money, which is what I teach people to do, if I had positioned myself to be a better person within out, not that I'm a bad person, but I'm saying, like, I had to get right with my money first when I started my businesses. So they would never have been in a position to use me if I wasn't usable. You understand?
I got it. I got you, girl. I got you.
So, I mean, we want to grapple about, oh my gosh, they use the people, they're doing this and they're doing that. Well, you couldn't be on a target if you weren't the person that was, you must have felt at some point unworthy, or that you're not ready enough to be in this position or whatever. So now you see I'm in a position where people are soliciting me, the Costco's, the Ziegfeld Theater, Amazon BBA organization. So people are coming to me. So you can see how I transformed inside out to make the difference in how people view my services. I changed myself, and that therefore changed the outcome of how people approach me. So I changed that situation. So that's what I want small business owners and coaches and consultants to really understand. That's what I really want them to get. The money that you make in your business, the money that you get, regardless how you manifest, how you attract, how you do anything, starts with you.
Well, I love that because it's let me just ask you, you talk about your struggle. We all had our struggles, but when did it take you to figure out the financial aspect of things to get straight? How long did it take for you from like, right? Because I look at you as you're a successful business owner. Wow, she must be doing good. But I don't love that you had a bad time, but I enjoy that you have learned so much from it and you're able to help others because you've been there. You can empathize with them. Am I saying it right correctly? Okay, I don't want to come across rude. I'm not being rude, but
you're right in that there's a story, because you have to, people want to hear a story, and that's what they learn from. So I didn't come in here saying, all right, well, I'm $1 billion person and I'm starting a business and my business is $1 billion. No, that did not happen. I had to start out from scratch, and I was nervous as heck when I started Nana's Pudding, but I felt something within me that just kept saying, keep going, keep going. So of course I actually started out with a borrowed $20 to, to buy some products to make the pudding so that I can see how it worked. And then I kept going and I kept going and I kept going. So it took me, I would say, within the first 2 or 3 years. They say it takes 5 years for you to start to see a profit. So I would say within the first 2 or 3 years is where I start to learn that, hey, I mean, even stores, local stores wanted Nana's Pudding in their businesses early on. And I realized that that was not a good idea after the fact. I had it in their stores for a little bit. It wasn't profitable for me, but I was elated. I was honored. I felt good about doing that. But then when you start to see that nothing is happening financially, that's when you start to say, well, what am I really doing here?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's not a business if it's not profitable. It's just a hobby. So that's when I started to realize that, okay, so what am I doing? How is this working for me? And I realized when I go inward and I become silent and I do the things that I do, like my command my morning and how I live my life, like not integrating with certain aspects of life, that I have this phrase that I coined, toxicity is expensive.
Oh, so it is, right?
When you get into these toxic modes, like you start seeing your money going out the window, things are not working right. And I have the other one, which is self-love is profitable. So I started loving on myself more, doing more things that I can do for myself, and then giving from the overflow of what I was receiving because of that.
Yeah.
So that's how I started to make a difference and make strides in my business, because nobody could not have told me that these organizations would be reaching out to me regarding my products. Like, really? So that was really, it's exciting. So it even puts you in another category in terms of, like I said, when I started, I'm like, oh, they want me. And now I'm saying, yeah, they should want me. Yes. I'm doing a good job here. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm making sure that I'm being responsible for what I'm putting out there. I'm not just putting out stuff. Everything is intentional. I have everything's intentional, from the Nana's Pudding, from theMANEthang, and even my coaching business. Is always about giving back and expressing love and appreciation and showing people a better way of doing things. So I'm worth it.
Absolutely, you are worth it. Oh my God, we are worth it, ladies and gentlemen.
As I am worth it. So that's what we had to go to. So I feel like when they had the webinar today, when they said no more free, pay us, I felt like it was what is it, a two-edged sword or something like that?
Double-edged sword, they say.
A double-edged sword, where you have to take responsibility for that as well.
Yeah.
And that's just life. Anything in life that happens, we have to take responsibility. As much as we like to blame the next person, we have to take responsibility for an aspect of what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Aw, you're great. Really, you're great. Now, in particular, let's just websites. Tell us how we get in touch with you. I don't even know if we said that yet, because we just always start talking.
I know, we just went right in. I apologize, but for theMANEthang, it's theMANEthang themanethang.com. That's themanethang.com. And Nana's Pudding is nanaspudding.com, but mostly I'm contacted on social media, and it's Nana's Pudding _. I can be reached on Instagram also at Lynnette Caldwell, and theMANEthang with an S at the end. So those are the ways that you can contact me for anything. You know, love for your tummy, love for your hair, or love for your business.
Aw, wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, look, all that you're doing now, and I know the coaching is another big aspect of your work. You're really helping other people get this mindset, back, their money mindset in a sense, their powerful mindset. How is that going?
It is going. Okay, so I'm still I actually while you were calling me, I was in contact with someone who is a newer person who's helping me with that campaign. So she's going in to tweak some things. So I already have my registration page done. I'm just needing help to market my masterclass that's still coming up. So she's in there trying to help me get that started. And once that gets started, then I will get the mentorship out and let people know how they can join me for at least 3 months to get all the tea. They can get everything from me. Yeah. And it will really transform people and transform their businesses. Like it is a community effort, but it's also something that is very individualized. It will help you become richer, but enrich. You will become enriched as well with this mentorship. So I'm really excited about that, because the new year is coming. Everyone wants to start new for the new year. They want everything new. It's going to be the first quarter. So let's do this right. Let me get this done and have these people start out for the new year.
Got it. Wow. Well, I agree. You know what? That's awesome, because it's that time of year and you're feeling like the holidays are here. Like I just got the email about the Radio City Rockettes show. It's like, what's happening? It's all coming, down on us. Halloween's over. I'm decorating. We're decorating for Christmas. And that's great. Yeah. Now we're talking about mindset. Now the new year, the shift, it's like so much that you want to accomplish in the new year.
And you want so many people, because everyone wants to start, well, as soon as the new year comes, this is what I'm doing. Well, I'm telling you now, you ain't got to wait till the new year. You can start that momentum right now. So get right into the new year with that new momentum, new mentality, new mindset, new you.
I love it. I love it. And now we gotta be grateful, thankful. We got Thanksgiving coming up, right? In 2 more weeks. Time is here with our family, with our friends, and we're all going to be sitting around that table somewhere. Hopefully you're happy and not kicking the person underneath you. But it's the time to share ideas, to share thoughts, to share things, and to talk about those goals for the new year. Is there anything coming up for you that you have in mind?
No, just having a lovely, quiet, I always like a quiet Thanksgiving. Always talking about, giving back, being grateful, being thankful. That's yearly for me, but I'll emphasize it more during Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then we have Black Friday in terms of small businesses and things like that. People starting to gear up for gifts and things like that. So you can just send your people my way. I have some stuff for them if they want to get right with their hair or anything like that. Those are wonderful stocking stuffers.
Yeah. I like
stocking stuffers. So those are nice little things, because these things are so small. It can go in the stocking.
It's adorable.
We did that last year. We did some videos and things. She's the video person, so I'll have her, do that this year. But I'm excited about how things are going. I was talking to my group members this week, and I was just reminiscing on how I started everything, and I'm like, wow, I'm starting a coaching business. The main thing is not even 1 year old yet, and I'm on to something else, which I'm very excited about. But I also have to be patient with myself when I'm doing, new ventures, because it's almost, it is reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
To be honest. Yeah.
Well, I know. I got Thanksgiving. I'm taking my boys to Nashville, just the three of us. We're going to go down there,
Yeah.
spend some time for the holidays and look around. That's like, I just love that place. It makes me
You
feel like
told me
at
that.
home.
You think
So
you
I
would
just,
ever move there?
well, I used to have a condo there from 2007 to 2020, but I didn't use it much. I wanted to live there. I could never find a job, but there's something about that place that feels like home. So I'm like
Okay.
manifesting. I'm talking to people. I'm trying to get like, even like to realtors just to look around to get an idea because like you just never know. Like, it's a great place. So I want to try to do as much as I can in the 5 days, and I'm there.
When you said you manifesting, because you could just put that in the atmosphere and start like doing a little well, actually you don't have to start anything. I was going to say do a little networking as far as job is concerned, but you don't even have to do that. You just position yourself to what you want or what you desire. I don't like to use the word want. And
Yeah.
get it in your mind, and it will come. Everything will work out in terms of a job, a place to stay, school for your boys. That's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. So I don't even know what we're doing Thanksgiving. Like, no plans. I don't care. Like, I'm not big into like dinners anyway. So like, okay, we'll be at the hotel. We'll do something fun. We go swimming. Well, I don't know. We'll go to. It's gonna be a fun year. A fun, different year. I don't know. I just feel like something good's gonna happen. So
Well,
yeah.
that's good. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. That's a good momentum. Like you going in there. So what that's called is pre-paving.
Yep.
Yeah. So like you setting the playing field with good energy and stuff before you even get there. So when you get there, bam.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's true. But
technique.
so I'm thinking ahead too. I don't know what, but anyway. Oh, my nose. I apologize. Do you mind if I blow my nose? Because it keeps running.
No,
And okay, I'm going to mute it. You could talk. Hold on.
No, of course not. Do what you want with your nose.
No, since the surgery, the sinus infection, it just keeps running. So I have like Q-tips near me. I have like my
Don't you feel like surgeries go from one thing to the next? Like you go for one thing and then it comes out something else.
Well, nobody told me I would lose access to my upper lip. Look, it doesn't.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
I lost the muscle. I can't smile anymore.
Well,
I look like a Muppet. I had no smile.
Like
so I'm waiting for it to come back.
Oh,
isn't that weird? Yeah, I feel so insecure and so weird. Like no one's gonna notice that now I pointed out. Now you're gonna be like, oh my God, I see it, but it's so uncomfortable. So now, let alone this is painful. Now this is like frozen. I feel like I look like I'm stuck. Like I had like I don't know, like an injection or something in my lip. I can't move. But so yeah, it's like the next problem.
Yeah, well,
it's coming back slowly but surely. The doctor said it could take a few months. I'm like, what? I'm like, you never told me my old smile. I used to like smiling, and I just feel like I'm covering my teeth. I don't know. It's so weird. Anyway.
Gosh, I'm sorry you're going through that, but I totally get it. I've had all these surgeries, and I'm just like I said, so I have the next problem. It's not even what the original problem was.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I hope you feel better soon. And
thank you.
Everything comes together.
Yeah, thank you so much. It will.
Yes, it will.
Yes. And let's see, we still got a few minutes to talk and to manifest what's next for you and what's next for your listeners and potential clients out there. You're so sweet. I love it. This turns like a casual conversation. Like we're having, which is true. It's a podcast, it's a live show. We should be that way. But some people are very strict and rigid on us. And you're like, hey, how you do? Oh, my granddaughter. Did you see the pictures on Instagram? We're like buddies. I love it. It's the way it should be. It makes for a better show, but yes.
Don't give me the stiff and starchy. I can't do that. I just want to be free. I was just thinking about when I do my masterclass and stuff, and once I start to get people in, I have to let them know I'm quirky, I'm corny, I'm funny, I'm humorous. I'm just everything wrapped up. So don't expect. I can be stiff and starchy, but that's not my preferred way to be. I like to be a little freer and happier, and I just like everything to flow nicely.
I know, me too.
Yeah, while getting the point across. So as long as you get the point across, I don't care how you receive it, just receive it in a loving way.
Very, very true. And is there anything else? I mean, you got a lot going on. Last time we did talk, you did mention the C word, the Costco word. You were back in touch with them. What's happening?
Right. I have to send them some samples. So what I thought I would send, I was gonna send the I said the mini size or the fun size banana pudding and pistachio pudding, and then I'll do cupcakes. And I may do a pistachio cupcakes. I'll do the mini cupcakes, and I'll send them a small portion, because even though they was only interested in the Nana's pudding, they enjoyed the cupcakes as well.
Yeah.
You know, so I might as well just give them an opportunity to explore a little more.
Aw, love it. I love it. I love it. Any special thing that you do for Thanksgiving? Any like special Nana stuffing? Any special cranberry Nana stuffing?
No, but you know, what I thought about I wanted to do a sweet potato cheesecake.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, a sweet potato cheesecake. So I'm thinking of doing something like that. That's different. And it sounds like it could be tasty. So let me try that. I told you before I wanted to do the banana pudding cookies. It's just that I haven't had an opportunity to do it yet, but I am going to do it. So maybe that'll be something I'll try on Thanksgiving as well.
That's interesting. I like it. I don't know if there's, but you probably can come up with some like turkey, like whipped potato thing, like make it special for the occasion too. And you would the decor. Are you hosting Thanksgiving, or what are you doing for the holiday, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I usually have, I usually cook everything and then have not too many people over. But last year my aunt and her son came over, and my man and his daughter and her man and daughter came over. So that was different, because usually I don't. And then his friends will come over the day after and eat up the rest of the food. So
yeah,
I usually don't have a lot of people, because I feel like Thanksgiving is a relaxing day. My family used to try to have Thanksgiving at a community center. I didn't want to do that because I feel like I want to relax, like I'll be on a couch or watch a TV or something like that. I didn't feel like being out, but we've done it a couple of times. Obviously, that wasn't.
Yeah, and that's good. Well, yeah, ours, I don't know where we're going to be. Hopefully the pool this year, but I'm with you on that. It's a day of relaxation, and then everyone's on the couch anyway, passed out with, oh, my stomach hurts. So
right. Or give me some more ice cream, or give me something, you just relax.
Honestly, it hurts my stomach thinking about the holiday. I'm not a big Thanksgiving person, because all I think about is that there's a lot of hurt in it for me because all the food I eat. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some good, we were talking about grilling a jerk turkey. Usually we do a turkey breast, a jerk turkey breast in the oven, but I think this year we're gonna grill it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I always wanted to do the fire thing. What do you do outside? People put it like in the garbage can, the fire. What is that called?
Yeah, you're talking about the turkey outside where you bake
like
it.
A fryer. No, they put it like in a garbage can with oil, and it's like,
right.
It's not a basic turkey. It's a fried turkey. It's a fried turkey.
Yeah.
There you go.
I haven't had that, but I see a lot of people doing it. Some cause fires, but there's a method to it. So I'm sure if you follow the right programming, you'll get it right.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried it yet. There was a place I used to get. They have various types of turkeys, but I think it's called jive turkey or something like that, and it has different flavors. And that's where I got the idea of doing the jerk turkey. I don't like regular turkey. Turkey breast is more tastier and juicier, so that's what we've done.
Nothing like a butterball. All right, even my Costco turkeys. I love my little chicken, I get those all the time for $4 at Costco. Rotisserie chicken. I'll be happy with that. And minute like mashed potatoes, which I love making.
Oh yeah.
Add the milk, add the water, putter.
Yeah, those are good as well.
Yep. Well, thank you for being here, Miss Lynnette. Oh my gosh, it's 4:07. We are chatting. Pleasure to have you. How do we reach you again, sweetheart?
You can reach me at theMANEthang.com, or on Instagram it's theMANEthangs with an S at the end, or Lynnette Caldwell on Instagram, or Nana's Pudding _ Instagram.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here again, and looking forward to our next gathering before the big feast, right? Yeah. The next Thursday. Today's Thursday, right? So that means we won't be here Thursday, obviously. Okay. But I'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right. You have
Nice
a great
to
day.
meet you. Okay,
You
you
too,
too.
as always. Thank you so much, Lynnette. Have a great day.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, I mean, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
Mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.